Treylow podcast, man. I was gonna change it to Treylow and Chef, whatever his name was. He don't ever want to talk, man. He don't ever want to do a podcast, man. I don't even know why I changed the name on in the photo on my podcast to be real, man. Anyways, man, Treylow podcast is March. Let's see what day it is. March 27th, 2026. It's crazy, man. I haven't done a podcast in almost 2 years. Y'all think I'm dead and shit. If you listen to Treylow podcast, y'all probably like, man, Treylow's been dead, bro. Like, I just ran out of stuff to say. I was giving little gems of knowledge and doing little interviews with hip-hop. Doing my thing, man. I just kind of ran out, bro. I'm getting older, man. I'm 49 years old now, man, so you know how it go, man. You get a little bit older, man. You get kind of more chill. You don't be working as hard as you used to be. So, man, I still hold it down with the music thing, man. I still DJ. I still make my little beats, man. I was getting frustrated last week because I was using a garage band. And I was making this dope-ass beat. I had like a bunch of samples. I had a sample pack. So I had mixed up some kicks and snares and a little bit of hi-hats. Put it all together into a loop system. Loaded in my sample. And then like later on, I went to the grid to kind of erase. I kind of like over-recorded on one of my tracks. Like I wanted to cut the sample off a little bit earlier. At the end of the count. Like, you know, you got the bars at the end of the bars on that section. So I went into the grid to kind of erase it, man. But I put like undo too many times. So there's a way with the GarageBand to put redo after you do undo too many times. I know how to do it. I haven't used the technology in a long time. So like, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like if you take breaks from any kind of technology, man, whether it's DJing or beat production, you kind of lose your skills. It's kind of like a foreign language. When you stop talking in a foreign language for a long time, you kind of forget how to talk. So that's what happened, man. Like I kind of like lost my skills, man, on how to do the redos once you do the undo. So instead of like Googling it or using AI, because AI is on everything now, man. AI popped off a couple years ago or something. Not even a couple years, last year. Pretty much it's on your Google search, it's on everything, on your phone, AI. And me, like, AI is overrated, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not scared about them taking over the world or anything, because they can't even figure shit out half the time, man. They give you incorrect answers a lot of times. They are good at problem solving with workloads and stuff like that. I will say that. But as far as them being, I could break AI in half, man. Because, to tell you the truth, it's like a baby. It's like a baby. It's like a little kid because you kind of like, I would say, it has all the right responses, but all the right responses don't work. So that's it hasn't evolved yet. I guess it's still evolving, but as a kid, they're gonna give you all the correct responses. So just like with GPS, when you go to a new city, if you go to a new city, it's gonna give you the fastest route, fastest way to get to a location. If you're not from that city, the fastest route might not be the safest, or might be the great route. I don't care if it says the fastest route. If you're from the city and you know the back streets, and they say that's not faster, no, that's a lie, man. That's the magic right there. There's magic in this reality, because that's a lie. Because you can go down back streets sometimes, and they'll say that's a longer miles on the map, but it gets you there quicker. So that's just my point with technology. Technology, like GPS, and then on top of it, it has glitches. So it'll tell you like how to go this way. One time I was in Milwaukee, man, trying to leave my hotel to go to the airport. It put me on the ramp 4 times. I was doing circles 4 times. Because it had a glitch or some kind of like blackout in that area. So GPS kept on saying, turn left here, turn left here. I kept on going in circles 4 times. And I was already almost late for my flight, man. So that's just my example of where technology is not that advanced. We're still using Shure mics on any kind of open comedy or open mic. Shure mics have been invented since like the 70s. And we still use the same simple audio recording technology when it comes to recording vocals. Either with microphones and tracks. You telling me that we've done all this with technology, but we ain't got flying cars yet? It's already 2026. Supposed to have flying cars, man. We got these, what's it called? Autonomous cars. No driver's cars or whatever. Waymos and shit running around. They're constantly glitching, breaking down places they shouldn't be, blocking traffic. It's all crap, man. So, that being said, I'm trying to tell everybody who's paranoid about AI or paranoid about technology, man. It sucks, man. It's nothing like the old school shit. Old school pen and pad. Old school analog recording. There's nothing like that, man, in the world. So, don't worry about all this new shit coming out, man. Until AI starts thinking like a human being, like, lays out, okay, I can make bad choice and it come out better than the good choice. I don't really believe AI is taking over or gonna kill people or any of that shit, man. Because it's like a nerd, an immature nerd. They give you a correct answer every time, but the correct answer is not always right to every problem. So it hasn't evolved with that. At least I haven't seen it. So like if I log into like an AI system, I can break the system down because it always tries to give me the most positive, correct response to every problem. And I can say that's not the answer, and they will say, yes, it is the answer, and then we go start arguing, and then it starts to shut down. So, just for all y'all folks out there, don't worry about no AI shit, man. Okay, back to DJ Treylow podcast, man. I'm telling you, man, look, I turned 49 years old. I got married again. I got married November 13th, 2025. You can say congratulations, whoever's listening, you know. But I'm telling you, man, sometimes there's a lot of bumps in the road, especially when you get married in your 40s or 50s and you have blended families, you know. Just little things, little pushbacks, kids acting up, kid acting out, shit like that, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, you have to come to a structured kind of understanding between you and your wife on, you know, job placement and tasks and all kinds of stuff, man. It's a lot of work, man. I ain't say I couldn't handle it. I can. Because growing up with my second son who's bad constantly and always disrespecting and always having to stay on his ass, this ain't nothing. I can handle it. It's just more people. It's a bigger family now. But, you know, as soon as we can get everything established, get past that first year is always the hardest. It's not the happiness. It's a lot of acting out, lashing out, stuff like that, especially with boys. I have a son, so boys act up more, I think. Girls can act up too. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man. It's kind of stressful, man. You know, I have to take my blood pressure medicine, man. I can't even drink no more, man. I used to drink a whole lot. Treylow used to drink a whole lot. Now I kind of backed off of that, man. You know, get older, man. I don't drink as much as I used to, man. I try to, like, take my breaks. Stop drinking for, like, 14, sometimes 30 days and shit throughout the year. You know what I'm saying? Just take my breaks from the alcohol. Because, I noticed as I get older, man, it wasn't when I was younger, in my 30s and 20s. I used to be able to drink and not black out. I might black out maybe once every 2 weeks if I drank, like, real heavy that night. You know what I'm saying? And blackout, I mean, like, I remember certain shit, but it would be like puzzle pieces the next day. So, it would come to me, not every single thing, but like a little puzzle piece here, a little puzzle piece there. And then I'd be like, oh, fuck, I blacked out last night. Now, as you get older now, I'm in my 49 years old, man. You start blacking out almost every time you get drunk. And then you forget what you say, man. And then you might say some bullshit, piss somebody off. You don't even remember that shit. The next day, you be like, damn, what the fuck am I? Everybody mad at me for? You know what I'm saying? So, that's one of the reasons why I kind of stopped drinking. I stopped smoking weed for the same reason, and that was way back when I turned 30. I hate that. I hate not being able to remember stuff. I hate not being able to, you know, talk to somebody and say, yeah, I said that. Because I don't remember saying it. I hate that. You know, it's like you're a whole different person when you're drunk. And then when you come back to reality, you get sober, you're like, what? What did I say? It's like you switch to a whole different person, man. That's crazy, man. I'm not doing that. That's why I kind of like backed off the drinking, man. I'm telling y'all, as y'all get older, man, if you listen to this podcast and you're a little youngster, man, you probably be like, yeah, man, I can handle that booze, man. What the fuck you mean, Treylow? I'm telling you, as you get older, man, you get tired more, your metabolism slows down. You gotta go to the doctor more, get checkups. You know, it's, what's it called? Rectal colon cancer month now. Trump put it in full effect. March is. There's so many people out here eating so many bad diets, eating all these burgers and pizzas and shit, processed food, and then they get like 45, 50, and they fuck around and have colon cancer, man. Shit and blood and shit. It's real shit, man. It's what's going on right now, man, in this world, man. 2026, man, we made through all kinds of shit, man. Viruses and shit, fucking wars and shit. We're still holding it down. Humanity. Like it's always been held down. From day one. So yeah, I'm just saying that, man, you know, as I got older, man, you gotta stay off the drinking, man, because, you know, it ruins relationships, man. It was kind of like affecting my relationship in a negative way. So I was like, okay, man, I gotta stay sober. And then on top of it, even when you got kids, man, kids will sit up there. I never paid attention to it, but kids will sit up there and watch. They're very smart, sneaky kids who watch you. So they know when you get intoxicated, you don't really care about shit. So that's when they think, oh yeah, I can go in there and sneak off and steal snacks or do some bad shit. My dad's drunk right now, he doesn't care. So anyway, so my thing was this. This dude just cut me off, man. Crazy, man. Don't know what the fuck's going on here out there on these streets, man. Austin, Texas, man. It's almost like 70 degrees. It's gonna be a little cold front coming in. Austin, Texas has always been the same, man. I'm still up, you know, on the east side, man. East side, you know, east side king, man. East side till I die, man. You know what I'm saying? Holding it down. I still got my homeboys. I shoot text too every now and then, but like, man, all the homeboys I grew up with, man, it was like heavy in the music game, making beats and rapping and shit. They fell off, man. They got too old, man. Not even answering their phones, not even responding to me no more. And everybody says I'm the problem. I'm not the problem. You know, there's a thing called projecting, man. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they're not happy about, a lot of people aren't happy about their lives and how the direction of their life went. And a lot of these guys that want to be artists or rappers that I did shows with and stuff, it didn't turn out the way they wanted. They got older in their 40s and they're still not famous. They're still not recognized as a good rap. So when they see that happening, it turns into bitterness. And then they start projecting. Projecting is like where they blame you for their own downfall. And you gotta kind of stay away from those people, man, especially when you get in your 40s, man. I noticed that there's a lot of people out there that are projecting, man. A lot of people that aren't happy with the way their life went, the choices they made, where they're at right now. And I'm pretty much satisfied. I got my own house. I got a good mortgage. I go on vacations. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing all the stuff midlife people do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to act young. I'm not trying to get bang in my system. You know, bang some beats outside or smoke a blunt. I'm not trying to do all that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm in my 40s, so I acknowledge that. I got a little pot belly on me, you know what I'm saying? I like to eat my food, snacks. You need to lose weight every now and then. Normal shit, man. You know, I'm not midlife crisis, but there's a lot of people out here midlife crisis. They just can't accept the fact that they're getting older, and they can't sleep, they can't settle down, they run around here, you know, have to go to the doctor, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just, I don't know, man. It's just like, you gotta find your balance, man. You gotta accept that, you know, and like, I try to avoid anybody. Like, I got homeboys like that, and I try to avoid them, man, because they're projected. Like, you know, they say, yeah, it's cool, dude, we can hang out, and then we hang out, and all of a sudden it becomes a vent fest, where it's like, my life should have been like this, my life should have been like that, I can't stand, I'm in this position, da-da-da-da-da-da, and I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to have a drink, G. So, like, I even started hanging out with a lot of younger people, but then I see, hang out with them, they're immature, the younger crowds got so addicted to their phones, half the time they don't even wipe their ass, man, they don't even wash their hands, they're dirty, man, they don't even keep themselves clean, man, every day, man. So I don't want to hang out with no youngster, young rapper or something like that, or anybody, younger crowd, younger homeboy, none of that shit, man. Like, I got kids. If I want to hang out with somebody young, I just hang out with my own kids, and at least it's beneficial. I'm teaching them stuff. Like, I can't just hang out with some youngster, man. Be like, yeah, dog, I'm fixing rap, man. And he young, I'm all old and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just weird, man. So I try to hang out with people my age. I try to live in reality. I'm 49. I'm not trying to be something I'm not. I'm not trying to be some kind of big-ass rapper or something. I'm already done with that, man. I might produce. I might write a couple books. That's about it, man. So, Treylow podcast, man, I'm still alive, man. I'm still gonna start recording these things, man, giving you little gems of knowledge every now and then, holding it down, man. And shout out to everybody. Shout out to my beautiful wife, Tamika. You know, she made my life a whole lot better. And shout out to my kids, and shout out to all our family members. Every kid is and you know, added to my family now as a blended family. Shout out to everybody, man. Here's this podcast. All right, peace.